Man, you guys are almost as bad as Gage. I say almost because, yeah, he gets pretty excited. We're going to go for a walk this morning. I was just talking to Stan, and there's a blue heron rookery not far from here. It's back in the area where we do a lot of metal detecting. So we're going to gear up. We're going to travel pretty light today, just the phone and one telephoto lens on my A6600. We're going to go for a bushwalk. Stan says the beavers are out. They're starting to break out. And there might be some blue herons coming in. I think it's a little early for those yet, but we have to check to find out. And Stan and I can have a pretty good discussion along the way about what we're going to do for Trekking with Stan videos, metal detecting videos, bushwhacking videos, urban exploration this spring. All the stuff we do with Stan. We're going to talk with Stan about it and see what he has for ideas. There he is, buddy. There's Stan. Oh, somebody wants to chase Stan. Let him out, get some exercise. Can't hurt. Oh, Gage hasn't seen Sammy all winter.
That's it. I'm primitive, buddy. I'm going primitive.
What do you got there, buddy?
Going primitive.
I recognize that little one.
There's the axe of God. Feel that. Just tell me that feels.
Dude, that feels
It's got
nice.
the weight. You know?
Feels like you could crack an Englishman's skull with that. No, no.
White oak. White oak.
That feels good. I like the angle on that.
I know, it's ergonomic.
So if you guys remember, there's the what did we figure the age on that was?
400.
400-year-old axe head. It's in one of the detecting videos that I pulled out.
Jesuit trade axe, early 1600s.
Axe of God. It says JC right on it, right there, guys.
Jeezikri.
Yep. What's the other one you got?
This is a colonial hewing axe, about 140 years old.
Holy friggin' heavy.
It's a lefty because you only cut one side of a log, so it had a blade on one side, so you were carving out.
You found that?
Yeah, in Old Barn, Mattawa.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't remember detecting that one.
No, that'd be a signal and a half.
Stan's giving me spring gifts now. I'm getting the moose hat. Hey, that's not for you. Nice try.
And here's something else I thought I'd show you. This is a turn of just prior to 1900, but it is bilingual. See, mode d'emploi. British troop oil liniment, useful for man or beast. Good for what ails you. Sprue.
That's
inside, cool. Outside, drink it. You got to smell it. Both bottles are.
I don't know that I want to smell it.
Oh, come on. It's a picture of the ancient native ochre mine on the Mattawa River. And in mining this deposit, I'm sure the native used some of those prehistoric copper tools. So I want to go metal detect there with my buddy Gary.
This is one of our spring plans, guys.
And look for some of those thousands of year old copper tools.
Stan is always doing research, so I'm gung-ho to go. Wherever Stan says he's got a place, we're going to go this spring. That's just one of many we've got planned.
So if I go here.
Jesuit notes in here. We got all kinds of cool history.
Yeah, see, Jesuit notes. Where's the footnote?
That's old stuff, guys. 300-400-year-old stuff.
2 locations of the Sturgeon River House. This was the old one. That's the Jesuits.
So that's the one we want. We want the old one.
That's the one we want. The new one is up here. There's a big restaurant museum there now, like fancy place, maple syrup, lots of tourists.
Doesn't sound like our kind of place.
But this is just like a short.
We want the old
ride,
forgotten trail that nobody knows is there.
And the water's higher now, so we have to go in the shallow water.
We can do it.
We can do it, right?
Somebody's excited. I think all three of them are excited. I don't know. All right, we're going to go check out this rookery, guys, and see if there's anybody in the nest. Probably not. But it's a little bit of a hike. Get the dog some exercise.
Some exercise. Go get it. Let's get him on the glare stuff.
I'm surprised Gage didn't try to take that from him.
Oh, you know. Don't play here. Go down.
Hey, go get it.
I love it.
So that's part of the rookery right there in the middle. What's left of it. I was here 3-4 years ago, and it was covered in nests.
One nest left down low.
Yeah, we can only see one nest there now. So here's what's left, guys. 3 years ago there were 10 nests out here, and there's one right here in the front.
That's a nice tree. That's a nice picture.
And then there's one big one at the back. This is the only real nest here that I would consider. That's a proper nest right there.
Yeah.
Go stand under that, Stan, so these guys can see how big it is. It's hard to show with just the camera, but yeah, that's a good sized nest right there. So that'd be a blue heron nest. Duck blind. Beer cans and beer bottles all over around here. More under that big tree over there. Garbage. Bunch of polluters. Yeah, nothing like sitting here and drinking it up while you're playing with firearms, eh, Stan?
No, it's crazy.
So we're just out here walking between the ponds, and there's some turn-of-the-century homesteads. We've detected a couple of them, but we know there's more in here that we haven't found. So we're just looking, each pond we cross over, we're just looking for foundations, stone walls, things like that. That way we can mark them now in the spring, and then when things melt a little more, there goes Stan behind me. When things melt a little more, we can come back and actually swing detectors.
Their arm had been tore up bad.
Stan's found the alien landing pad out here in the middle of the swamp. Look at that, perfectly round.
Ice circles.
That's the winter version of a crop circle, eh?
Yeah, that's what I call it. Maybe a meteorite hit there.
That's odd.
Yes, it is.
I feel I should have brought my skates today. Would have been a lot faster exploring, I think. All these ponds back here are beautiful. No snow on them. Nice ice. See the odd snow machine track going by where a few brave souls have come through this winter. There's one right here. Not too many though. Man, it's melted enough we could detect right in here, Stan.
We could detect over at the. We could detect at the far end of the portage anyhow, but it's all bare. Just like this.
So there's another turn of the century homestead somewhere between these two ponds that we just crossed. One we've never found before, but it's rumored to be in here somewhere. Oh, the last spot we had out, there's a post right there, guys. So
Fence post with wire. And there's another one laying down.
So maybe Quartz was one pond set over, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here there had to be a barn and stuff. They had fencing, they had animals.
Like I said, I've never been any other than the fence.
Possibly foundation out in here, Stan's saying. This looks...
Map, it calls it Quartz. Every other place they call anything is a foundation.
Yeah, it looks like it's been cleared anyway. And it's right beside the waterway, so they could have used that to travel in and out. Makes sense, we'll have to come back when the snow's gone. Beavers at work.
Yeah, big old beaver.
It's a couple big logs. Here's the foundation here, guys. So we know there's more in here. We started to detect this one day and it was raining so hard we got chased out of the bush. So turn of the century.
You're standing in moose shit, you know.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Look, there's a rock wall.
Oh, there's our rock wall. So it was a couple years ago that we detected this. I didn't have the Equinox, so we're definitely going to come back and redo.
I didn't have the Simplex.
Yeah, so Stan's got the Simplex, I got the Equinox. It's worth another go.
Look at all the moose tracks.
Well, it's noon and the ground is starting to warm up. I'm starting to sink a little bit here. I think we're going to have to head out shortly. Apparently we're not done. We're gonna go to one more point. I know how this turns into, oh, just one more thing I want to show you. It's called Trekking with Stan for a reason. I told Stan it's okay if he croaks or has a heart attack. I could probably drag him across that ice. It's getting pretty slippery now. He's an old mountain goat. He's not done yet. He says he'd prefer me drag him out than cannibalize him. I could probably do that. Old growth here, guys. That tree there, that's got to be 250 years old or more. Massive. There's a lot of big ones in here. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on this beautiful swamp walk. It's been gorgeous. The going has been pretty easy. Had a lot of fun. We made some plans today. You guys will see those adventures upcoming. And stay tuned. Like I say, when I trek with Stan, I learn a lot of stuff, and you should too. You'll see it. Even if you didn't hear all the conversation today, you'll see it in the upcoming videos. You'll see all of Stan's research because that's where we end up detecting. Thanks for joining us.